It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He finds Johnston. He'll have the first down and even more. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, this was the type of start we expected, right? Given the lopsided matchup we've got. Now it's up to their opponents to start giving them a challenge. Keep this one competitive.
Easier said than done, and you know that, yeah. Kate, playing as severe underdogs on the road. How they respond on this next drive is going to be really telling for the direction this game goes.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be first down Denver.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On the move, headed right. Finds Isaac Tislaw, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
The motion right is Tislaw.
70.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Ready, ready.
A gain of 12. First down, Broncos.
Let's go.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First and goal, Denver.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. Ready.
From the red zone on first. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Broncos finish off their opening drive. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos start off well to tie things 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. He brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Shoves one away. All the way! Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos parlay the interception into points. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, 15.
Here's the handoff. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Called in by Worthy, right side. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got a 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. They've got first down here from the 36. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
To the air, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll air it out on third. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10.
19, Dragon 60, 18.
Play fake here, Daniels. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
That one's into the hands of Teslam. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
To the line. Here's third and 3.
7 Pirates. Trap 60.
Running back sent in motion. Third and short. Daniels. That's complete to Slum. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
At the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from the 37.
Ready.
And he's caught, Jalen Royals. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
Firing quickly out line, Daniels. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 14-10 our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment.
7-yard line.
Ready.
Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone.
Ready.
They run the counter with Dobbins. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos now lead by 10. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos drive their lead to 11. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Yellow. 180.
Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He gained 11 on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Up to the races, middle of the field. And they take this in for the score. The Chiefs make it a one-score game in the 1st half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know,
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it!
I could feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown. And they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready,
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Come on. Set. Hot step, 19 Lions.
Daniels from the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Yards to go.
19.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's good.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Let's go. Drag him.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. That's Laporta again. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Play action now, Daniels. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Again, Daniels to the air. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos hold an 11-point advantage. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos push the lead up to 12.
Chiefs, 16.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Hauled in left side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even two defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Ready.
Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Here we go.
Dobbins trying the right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
19 Lions, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Buffalo 18.
Tight end going in motion here. Daniels throwing on third. Escapes the pocket. Rolling and brought in inside the 20. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Forced out to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos go up by 19.
35, Chiefs 16.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he takes it